With their harvest only a month away, the boys have a mountain of hemp to prepare for. And now they have a potential deal that could make this gamble a gold mine.
I'm not going to say much.
What, in this meeting?
You're going to do talking.
You're gonna be... I'll drop the hammer anytime you...
No, I'm going to be like, I'm going to just be the naysayer and I'm just going to draw my breath over my teeth. Dave's been approached by a hemp broker. Apparently, he's offered to take our whole entire crop, sell it for us, which would put us in the black for year one. This is beyond my wildest dream.
This guy's bringing us $50 million in revenue. It sounds like you're having a hard time breathing.
As a lifelong pitchman, when it sounds too good to be true, it normally is. Anthony Sullivan here. Anthony Sullivan. Anthony Sullivan.
For decades, he's sold hundreds of products and built multiple businesses. Then one day, that all changed. His daughter Devon was born with a rare genetic disorder. She suffered from tremendous health complications.
The medication she was on literally stripped her personality away.
Over time, adding CBD to her regimen helped with her condition. And more importantly, Devon's personality returned.
CBD gave me my little girl back.
What it did for his daughter inspired the pitchmen to dive into the CBD business.
If what I'm doing can help someone else's child, I'm all in.
Sully partnered with his best friend, Dave Christian.
You told me you know how to drive a tractor.
Not this type of tractor. This is an Italian tractor.
And now, despite having zero farming experience, they're growing 50 acres of medicinal cannabis plants.
Hey guys, I just heard that will not let us film with him, so...
This guy is trying to hide something. The fact that he won't appear on camera, I mean, it's a dead giveaway, right? Anthony Sullivan. People call me Sully. Then we get a look at this contract, and there's a non-compete clause. I flat out told Dave before this meeting that if there was a non-compete clause in this contract, there is no way I was gonna sign it. We need to be wide open to do business and compete with anyone. We are fucking Kush.
I know.
All caps.
All caps, and we control the fucking show. Agreed?
Agreed.
He's taken out the non-compete, which is good. And he's also asked us to dry some of his frozen crop from last year, and for that, he's offered to pay us. And I'm willing to do that. There's nothing wrong with getting paid. So I'm gonna let it play out.
I thought you were a little weak on that contract negotiation. I thought you were going to lay down the hammer. I had to be the hammer. I was the one who had to walk out of that meeting.
What keeps me up at night is where are we going to sell it? How are we going to monetize this? So with this deal in place, we now have a finish line, and I got a buyer waiting with cash at the end of the rainbow. It's a win, 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 win. So we made a deal with this guy to sell our entire crop. But as part of that deal, we've taken on 15 tons of material that needs to be processed and stored. And we don't have a place to store 15 tons. So I gotta find a building that has frozen storage, and it's coming quick. No, we gotta go around back, brother.
Round back. What's this?
This is our new processing
This is your
facility.
latest purchase.
Lucky Day Ice.
Lucky Day Ice. It's now Lucky Day Hemp. Dave moves quick. He spends money like a drunken sailor. What was this?
It still is a functioning ice company.
Ice company.
Yeah,
And we're gonna dry here, process, store. What do you want to use it for?
everything. We have cold storage and dry storage. So the dry storage
Cold
is here.
storage here.
Yeah. This is an insurance policy for us. The biggest threat to the crop is time. You have a short window to harvest the crop and get it stable. If we have our crop in frozen storage, it's stable. Then we have the ability to pull it out at our leisure, and we can do it without jeopardizing the integrity or quality of the crop. Frozen storage gives us the ability to push whole plants right into the freezer.
This is fucking savior. Is there any office space?
Yeah.
We got ourselves our headquarters. And this is a mile from the farm.
You start fucking throwing bags in here, and you're buying yourself time.
Yeah, no, I love it. I say we buy it.
Well, we got to move quick because there's a couple real estate investors that are on our heels. We got to make him an offer he can't refuse.
This building is perfect for us. We've been running this farm out of an old Airstream in some really beat-up old RVs. I am salivating about being in a real structure so we actually look like a legitimate operation. Well, let's call him.
What's happening, Todd? How you doing? Good to see you. This is my business partner, Anthony.
How's it going? Anthony Sullivan. Nice to meet you. Sully, everyone calls me Sully. The whole business is for sale, right?
It's technically in conversation. I've kind of given them a few
Right,
days,
right.
which is probably going to be a couple of weeks to
Right.
shit or get off the pot.
What are you actually selling? Trucks, everything?
Well,
The
I
whole
want to
business?
sell everything.
Right. How much you looking for it?
Well, it was listed at $550.
Can we make you an offer? That's
Our offer's $550.
Give you 50,000 before the end of the week. We'll close in 120 days
I
cash.
still got to give them the benefit of the doubt.
Okay.
I would love to say yes to you right now, but I'm kind of a man of my word.
How about the number 600? Make yourself think quick.
Enter master negotiator Dave Christian, who out of nowhere just decides to offer $50,000 above asking price.
My father built what you see in the 50s as a chicken farm.
We should have chickens on the farm, by the
Oh,
way.
we had no problem getting rid of the chicken manure.
Yeah.
None. There were people
We should have
begging
chickens
for
on
it.
the farm. We should
We
get
could
a
have
couple
charged. We
chickens
could have
today.
retired years ago.
Do you know you can ship a chicken USPS?
You can mail a chicken.
I mean, I figured if I can throw Todd off his game by getting him thinking about shipping chickens, a handshake should come out of nowhere. It should be easy.
Chicken shit. Let us know.
I don't want to walk away. I want to make the deal now, but I don't want to push this guy. Fuck. He kind of got us by the balls a little bit. He's using only pitch skills and it failed.
Think on it.
Yep.
We're here. Have you had some time to talk to the other fellas?
I have, and that's kind of why you hadn't heard from me yet, because that took
Sometime.
just a little bit ago.
It reminds me of like when I put an offer in to buy my house, you know, and I started to envision myself living in the house. I already see our hemp plants that we've nurtured and cared for meeting their ultimate safe home, you know, and you start to think, what if it doesn't happen?
So at this point, I'm ready to accept.
Let's make a deal.
I'm ready.
This is a massive relief for me. Let's get something written up today. I'll give you a deposit and we'll take it from there.
Sounds like a plan to me.
If the shit hits the fan with any of our process along the way, we now have the ability to safely store our crop. Here he comes. I can't wait to tell him the good news.
Fucking good business. I left all my shit in there. This better be good. I'm in a fucking gas station. There's a guy playing guitar next to me, a blind guy walking around, the Scorpions are playing, and I'm trying to have a conference call.
I got some good news. Lucky Day Ice is ours.
It is?
Yeah.
How much you spend?
600. You told me not to spend any money, but I know I've disappointed you once again.
All right, 600.
He hugs me, he congratulates me,
What did I just tell you? Don't spend any money.
and then in the same breath, he tells me not to spend more money.
It's been a pretty epic day. I've just gone from working in a gas station to our new headquarters.
Do we have Wi-Fi over there? My basic needs from a clerical standpoint are not being met. I'm working out of a gas station!
We now have a processing facility, which makes us such a better rounded company. You know, we're more than just a farm now. It's right here in Plainfield where we've planted our flag, and it just couldn't be any better. We are the proud owners of Lucky Day Ice Factory. And while we're working out the details, Todd's agreed to let us start moving in. Let me show you what it looks like. They're frozen in big giant discs.
Right.
We're moving in 15 tons of frozen hemp, which we're gonna process as our end of the deal for the guy who's gonna sell our crop.
These bags that we're putting in here now, they're 200 pounds each. They're a year old, but fortunately they've been frozen, so the terpenes and the trichomes, it's all still intact. Why are you laughing? I know a lot about this.
What he's trying to say is that all the medicinal properties of cannabis can be preserved by freezing it, but only if you dry it and store it properly. Fortunately, I have a lot of experience in industrial drying. I've dried out a lot of buildings, and I've removed a lot of moisture. This crop is in really bad shape, but thawing and drying it out will be a great trial run for us.
This is the last one, I think.
For now, we're just cracking open these sacks and laying them out on the tables to air dry. But we got to get through 12 bags a day to get this shit out of here before our own crop comes down the mountain.
Whether Batman over here can actually dry this stuff remains to be seen. There's a lot of talk. He's spending a lot of money right now.
If I'm Batman, does that make you Robin?
Whatever makes you happy.
That fan and motor can be moved out. We're in the process of a major cleaning of this facility, because once we get into the harvest, we'll have no time for anything. We're painting this place. We're doing a minor renovation to accommodate our equipment. Todd just showed up. We're kind of figuring it out, doing a dance, making it work for both of us as we, he transitions out of the building and we turn this into a hemp processing facility.
Welcome to Kush corporate headquarters. This is our first desk, our official desk. I'm super happy. I have Wi-Fi and I have phone and I have power, and it's awesome. I've got a big attachment to desks. The first desk is the last desk. This is going to be all the deals of Kush will be done around this desk.
Hey, Sully, you have a second?
I do.
Just a couple things I wanted to bring to your attention. Some of my stuff seems to be relocating, getting moved around, potentially disappearing. In particular, there was a table here in the break room with a couple of chairs, and I'm just curious what's going on with it.
Yeah, I'm sorry, Todd. It's Dave. Dave is in there like a bull in a china shop, just moving everything around before we've even signed the closing paperwork. I'll get the table, I'll find out where it is. We want to be good neighbors.
Absolutely.
All right, okay, but I'll talk to Dave. Buddy, he's pissed.
About?
We have to tread a little carefully here. We just shook hands. We don't have a document in sight. You already moved his table.
It was my great-aunt's desk that my father inherited when she passed away.
This is Vermont. These are gentle people. They're kind folk. And you're coming in there just like, literally like a wrecking ball.
Dude, that mountain of hemp is coming down here.
Yeah, I know, but we need this place. We need to win the hearts and minds of the people here. I'm just letting you know. I'm a people person, okay? All right?
Go people yourself with that guy.
I'm gonna go people myself with him.
I grew up on this property. I lived in the house next door from the day I was born until 9 years ago.
Just a little manners, buddy, just manners. Manners maketh man.
And I understand. They made an offer to buy this place, but until there's a lot of documentation to back it up, some signatures, this is still my place.
We haven't even closed yet, and you're acting like we own the place, and we, just in case, newsflash, we don't own it yet, okay? Todd is pissed. We haven't closed. You're moving his furniture around.
Bullshit.
I'll go at it right now. Don't be leaning into me like that, buddy. Look at you all hunching up. Look at
Make
you.
my day. Come on.
You'll start to notice that Dave doesn't give a shit. He just goes in and does it Dave's way. Hard charging. That's one of the reasons why I love him, but it's also can be a little scary.
We don't have time for sensitivity training.
I'm gonna fix this, okay? But just come off the gas just a little, please.
He's a little bent out of shape. I might have touched a couple family heirlooms. He was fine when I talked to him, so I think Sully's just overreacting.
I think Todd was just surprised. I mean, for all we know, this could be the fastest deal done in the history of Plainfield. I mean, you couldn't even get a pizza faster than Dave's rearranging the furniture in this poor guy's office. And by the way, that is a rickety old chair and a rickety old table, but it is my conference room table. I'm gonna keep that for as long as I own this company. I don't need anything else.
What's up,
Hey,
brother?
brother.
What's going on?
Look, I need you to drop this, stop what you're doing. The iDry's getting delivered. Pete's our general manager here at Kush. His job is to get whatever needs done, done.
All right.
There's gonna be a crane company coming in. I need you to take lead on it.
All right, where's it going? In the back by the garage door?
Yeah, I'll see you down there.
All right. Dave's fired up right now. I know this is a big project for him, so we're gonna get down there quick, help him out.
Well, our state-of-the-art eye-dry system is going to be delivered tomorrow, and it's actually quite an operation. We have to bring in a crane to lift this thing. It's about 15,000 pounds, and squeeze it through a garage door into its final resting place inside the ice palace. We've heard many stories of farmers losing their entire crop because they didn't have an efficient process to dry and process the hemp. If you dry too slow, you can mold the crop. If you dry too fast, you can fry the crops. I have the state-of-the-art vacuum kiln eye-dry system, which is like drying hemp at the top of Mount Everest. Supposedly, it's more gentle on the flower. Water evaporates under pressure at a much lower temperature, so we can dry the flower with much less aggressive heat, unlike any other drying method that's on the market. And I don't think you can invest too much in drying. From what I witnessed, it's the biggest problem. And it's a huge unknown for us. But this eye dry is going to give us a little more versatility to maybe make more premium products with how gently it can dry. But it's a big number, and it's got to go like seamlessly. We got to get it into the building and all hooked up so we can start testing it. Here's Pete now. Hey, bud.
I got a bit of a problem down here. You got to come down.
Yo.
What's up, Dave? Some bad news, brother.
You tell me, what's up?
The issue is it won't fit through the door. It fits inside, but not through the opening.
Pete, you got to make this happen, man.
It's not gonna fit, buddy.
You got to make it fit. Open it up. Get it done. This is the only option. It's fitting.
I'll do my best, brother. Open the building. Todd's gonna love this.
We're tearing a hole in the side of the building to get this, squeeze this eye dry in here. I mean, the kiln is 8 foot high, and our ceilings are 8'4" in here. This is the best spot in the building.
This is our only way. Take apart the building.
There's only one little problem with that. We don't own the fucking building.
I hadn't actually had a chance to brief Todd that we were going to be cutting into his building. It's better to ask forgiveness than permission. Hey, Sully, how's it going, bud?
I'm a little concerned that you ripped a hole in the side of the building without asking why.
Well, I couldn't find him. He was in the office, so I don't think he knows that we've ripped a hole in the side of the building, buddy.
That might be a problem.
Todd, who's this complete Vermont gentleman, is nice enough to let us move some things in before we've even signed the paperwork. And Dave just goes in there and starts tearing the place apart.
It could be a problem, but I think it's going to be fine.
This is not going to be good. But better Dave take the beating than me.
How you doing, bud?
I'm all right, Dave. You?
Good. How you doing, bud?
I'm all right, Dave. You?
Good. We're
How's this gonna work?
we have to open this up a little bit. We'll put it. We're gonna put it back. But that container's coming in through this door.
Dave needs some peopling lessons. Peopling and hemp farming, 101.
Yeah, crane's here now. This is where the magic happens. Well, we'll get this out of your way as quick as possible. All right, well, we're gonna keep painting and sprucing the place up and jockeying stuff around. Todd is a great guy. I'm hoping we can do something to make this right.
I'm generally a pretty easygoing and reasonable person, but a hole in the wall, it's got to stop.
To be honest, I'm a little worried.
That's the last beam. Let's bring her in.
It's on now. Now, if we can only get this $130,000, 15,000-pound piece of drying equipment into the building without ripping a hole into that.
What do you think? Is it gonna fit?
Yep, it is gonna fit. It'll be tight. We'll get it.
think we got clearance. We're gonna roll this kiln into place, and she's gonna go to work like a motherfucker for the next 2 months. I can't wait to see her flying Mount Kush. I really can't wait to see her drying. It's pretty badass. You're clear. You're perfect. Keep coming as much as you can. Down. Come down a millimeter. Get in there, baby. All right, watch your arm. We have inches, less than inches, you know. Just enough to get it in the building. You know, it's not every day you see a bomb shelter rolled into an ice factory.
Nailed it. But it's a perfect fit.
It was a good week for the Mount Kush team. Sully got a headquarters, Pete got a lesson in spatial relationships, and Dave got a lesson in peopling 101.
I want to present you with this, the 1994 Trophy Award for Employee of the Morning. We found this broken trophy on the side of the road. Kind of fitting for today's mission.
Fred Villart's studio of self-defense really changed my life and showed me some discipline.
And Fred, if you're missing a trophy, come visit us at Mount Kush.
Can't believe that thing fitted there.
It's in the door. It's in the building. You can give us a speech. Speech.
Y'all can kick ass and take this home one night. We gotta get a bigger cup on here.
Now, if they can just keep cool until harvest.
Are you tired of drinking lukewarm beer? Then do I have an invention for you? Anthony Sullivan here for ice. ICE H2O. Here at Lucky Day, we've got the technology to turn plain tap water into glistening cubes of ice. Bags and bags and bags of ice. Lucky Day spits out more ice than a polar ice cap. But wait, there's more. Order your ice today, and I'll include some hemp-infused ice, because that's what happens when you put thousands of pounds of hemp in the same room as frozen ice. Your ice tastes like hemp. Call now, and I'll throw in a chicken in a box, mail-ordered directly to you, absolutely free. So get your Lucky Day infused with hemp ice. Here's how to order. Hello?